Bullies who went too far. According to Reddit. Number 13. Literally smeared poop on this one autistic kid, who then bit the tip of his finger off after. It seems this bully bit off more than he could chew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I will be here all week. Number 12 on this list reads, they tied some kid's gym locker up with his t-shirt, but before they did, they squirted mustard all over his clothes. I helped him get his locker back open. They weren't happy, but I was a varsity wrestler, so they couldn't mess with me. I think this is particularly heinous. And I didn't say Heinz. I said heinous. That's a funny comment to somebody. Okay. Do you know why it would be funny? Heinz? I didn't say Heinz, I said heinous. Do you get why it's funny though? You don't. It's okay. It's okay. You know, my genius must go unrecognized. It is my plight. Do you understand? It is what makes me who I am. Just like the no one in my stream chat. It's okay. I imagine they'll find out either as it's ending or after it goes up. Boy, if you'd like to be notified about when these streams actually go up, because YouTube cannot be bothered to send notifications to people who are subscribing to this channel, join my Discord, the link of which is in. Well, damn, Taz.
I hope you and everyone else is having a good day.
I'm having a great day with your inclusion in my day. Thank you for the 420 donation.
Smoke weed every day.
And here's hoping that soon we can all smoke weed every day in a legal way. You know what I mean? Okay. Wow. Every time I hear my own noises, it seems like they get less and less audible. So what I'm going to try to do is enhance the audio of some of the alerts in a way where at the very least we'll be able to hear them going forward. Which means bass boosting the shit out of them. Oh, yes. Give me a second. I'm just changing the super chat and the donation volumes, even though in all honesty I'm probably going to be maxing them out so hard. Let's see here. I'm going to also go with the message like size. See if I can make that a little bit better. I really do hate the colors as well. We'll have to fix a lot of this later, and the time to do it is certainly not in the middle of the list, if you'll forgive me, as we return to the list of the times that bullies went too far. And here we are at number 11. Wow. It doesn't exactly fit with the story, but this thread made me remember a funny incident where one of my friends at the time suddenly decided that he was going to become a hard ass and get all the respect of the babes by picking on the weird kid. Okay. It was totally random because he was a nice, pretty quiet kid before this, but he walked up to the weird kid, all Billy Badass, and said, "That's my chair. What are you doing in my chair?" Damn, girl. I appreciate this, Amanda. You're gonna make me surrender. Girl, you're gonna make me surrender onto you. That's funny. Nobody likes me.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard it because I know it and I'm getting to it, but I guess I'll just stop making joke. Amanda, thank you for your contribution this day. I love you. I need you. I surrender to to you. She must get that all the time. That sucks. So, you're the stream boss now. I want you to tell me what the new GIF that should be in the, in the stream should be. Make it a nice, sexy, transparent one. And we'll go from there. So as we continue this story, some random dude has a change of heart and thinks that he's going to suddenly be having all the women fawning over him if he can just be a jerk to some kid. He's all like, "Hey man, that's my chair. What are you doing in my chair?" before class. The weird kid just calmly sits there and quite rightly points out that there's no assigned seating. So Billy Badass suddenly pushes him and tried to get him in a headlock. So the weird kid just bit him. He bit him on the arm really hard. Hard enough to break the skin, and send him to the hospital for tetanus shots. This was back in the days when school administrators still were allowed to have some common sense, so the principal just called them both into the office, figured out what happened, and said to Mr. Badass, "You got what you deserved." You said to the weird kid, "Don't bite anyone else. That is dangerous and weird," and then made them shake on it, and that was that. The first and last day of my old junior high friend's decision to be a badass and get popular by picking on the weird kid. Oh, isn't that something? Metaking. Hello. Metaking says, "Hi Cyael. I finally got to catch a stream. I miss you." Well, I'm here every night at around the same time, man. Maybe I'm a little bit late. Maybe I don't stream at all. But most nights, around here, 9:30 to 10, you'll find me kicking out one of these streams to give everybody something to have on in the background, distract them, or whatever it is that they do while they peep this list. I do it for people like you. I do it for people like Amanda. Well, damn, Oksana.
Deleted wish to save love for dear Cyael.
Deleted wish. Whatever does she mean by a deleted wish? I wonder.
Maybe she means the app where you can like buy stuff off of.
There's an app called Deleted Wish?
No, Wish. She's saying she deleted the app Wish. Or maybe, I don't know.
Maybe she deleted an app called Wish to save love for dear Cyael? Confusing.
As in money. To save money for
Wish is an app. Maybe she was a subscriber to that. Man, I don't get a lot of donations that send me into a spiral of trying to figure out what they mean, because I guess I'm an old man considering I've never heard of the...
She meant the Wish app.
Yeah, she said she deleted the Wish app. Well, thank you, Oksana. To save money. Wow. Well, Dia put all that together, and I was just here going, "What's going on? Where's my walking stick?" Fuck me. As I continue up this list, here I am at number 10. Thank you again, Oksana. This group of guys went to my middle and high school. They bullied me in the 6th grade, and out of everyone that I'd met up until that point, I knew them to be the most likely to do something actually violent. 3 years ago in 9th grade, a kid I had never met, but who was also in the same grade and at the same school, was beaten to death in an alleyway with 3 teenagers as suspects. I live in Florida, but in a nicer part that doesn't have as much Florida man type things happening too often. Yeah, but then this happened, homie. Oh boy. Anyways, my dad was one that had to initially tell me about the murder because I hadn't and still don't pay much attention to the local news. I thought back to the kids who bullied me way in the beginning of school, and I remember specifically listing their names and promising that they were at least part of it. Sure enough, 2 of the 3 involved were stupid ass bullies from way back then. The third was actually an old friend. He was a decent person, but his family wasn't, and overall he was an impressionable person and surrounded by the wrong people. Boy, that's not cool. Leela Rose knows what I'm talking about. It sucks. You know, I want drugs to be the only reason that everybody loses their damn mind and acts like a human garbage bin, but some people don't need drugs as inspiration. They are just already there. Ugh. I think someone named Chris sent $10 to me off stream via PayPal. Wanted to take the time to thank you, because again, all of that PayPal and Streamlabs money goes straight to me, so I have immediate access to it, and I appreciate you for that. And to Oksana and and Jade, and Amanda. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you for your super chats, and thank you for your consideration. I apologize for the spacing. I did not realize it was all over your icons. There you go. Jeez. Michael's usually on top of me with shit like that. What happened, Michael? What happened, Michael? Well, as we roll up this list, we arrive at number... Oh my god. Well, it's just a normal fly, but it's still gross. I don't have anything to whip it with. That's the spider. Oh, the towel. Hell yeah. And it's gone. Here we are. Number 9. Damn, there's like a shitload of entries in here. My god. Okay. He shoved a black kid's head into the toilet. Oh, a full toilet. Oh no. He pissed a ton of people off. Racism charges were filed, but never, ever, or nothing ever came up of it. Ugh. He was too popular, and his parents were too well known. It was fucked up. Same guy had a signature move of popping people's right eyes out after knocking them out. When in God's name did this happen? Before cameras? What you mean a signature move? Implying that this kind of shit happens more than once? Oh no. He eventually wrecked his truck doing 90 miles an hour on a little shitty ass back road while drunk and fucked up on coke. Cause his truck, it caused his truck to flip several times and he died from it. Motherfucking good riddance. Motherfucking good riddance. Michael Davis says, is he an anime villain? Yeah, man. You ever watch a movie and they're just going they going fucking like ham on making their mustache twiddling fucking dog kicker of a cane beating orphan type evil villain douche just like a jerk, and you're like, movie, we get it. Movie, we get it. I've seen movies try so hard to villainize a dude that it made me start hating the writers because they're the real life asshole. Oh really, Romeo? Oh really, Romeo? I appreciate this $2 through super chat. And let me tell you something, that shouldn't have even triggered because it's supposed to be a $3 minimum for any kind of noise notification, but because everything's topsy-turvy from the night that shit didn't work out, I lost my damn mind and kind of reset a bunch of things. So oh boy. TH88 says, hey all, long time no watch, so happy I caught Cyael live today. Well, I stream at the same time every day, so hopefully the only reason that you're not here is because you have a better engagement, you're asleep, you're bored, you know, and you're just doing something else, or maybe it's a bad time zone matchup for you. But it is the same time every night, guys. Get into the Discord if you want me to notify you via that, because it's going to be more reliable than YouTube. TH88 says, I got a new job and I'm working 12 hours a day during the week. Well, I hope that it is lucrative and that you see, you know, investment for the time that you are investing. Number 8. Bing my bong. While I was in junior high, there was this guy in my grade. He was incredibly nice, super sweet to everyone, and never realized when people were making fun of him. His name was Brian, and he had Down syndrome. One day, these 3 kids decided to start picking on him. They started making fun of him. Brian never really realized when someone had been sarcastic or was making fun of him, so he would just smile and try to talk to them and be the nice guy that he was. These 3 kids decided to take it further and started pushing him. I told them they needed to fuck off. Their reaction was to push him to the ground and hold him there until he was crying and telling me to do something about it. Now, I've always been a bigger guy. I was probably 6 foot and 200 pounds back in 6th grade. I also grew up the youngest of 5 boys, meaning I got the shit kicked out of me by my brothers on a daily basis. So I had some good knowledge on how to protect myself, but outside of with my brothers, I had never been in a fight before. I ended up breaking one of these kids' noses, one ended up with broken ribs, and the third just got a bloody lip. I still say they deserve to get beat much worse. After all was said and done, the 3 of them were suspended for 3 days. I was suspended for 3 as well. But after my mom heard of what happened, I got a 3-day vacation from school and a new game for my GameCube. My mom always taught me right from wrong and was nothing but proud of me.
Be nice to homies with extra chromies.
She really went there. It's really crazy because I saw that super chat light up in the chat earlier, but it seemed to wait until I was done with that entry to come through. And we know that it doesn't wait. It was just like, I guess, coincidental that it seemed to bing bong. That was interesting. Be nice to homies with extra chromies. A message from the woman unto whom you shall surrender. Do you get that often, Amanda? Tell me the truth. Tell me the true. This girl. Oxana says it feels like there's 0 delay. Watch on TV and type on phone. Intriguing. She says no, actually. Homie, how the fuck did you respond that fast?
There's apparently 0 delay today.
There's 0 delay today? That's really weird.
There's like in real time.
That's really weird.
That's cool.
That's super interesting. Linda Love says, wait, Amanda is the stream boss? What's the new gift? She needs to tell me. The girl needs to tell me. As we continue up the list of bullies who went too far, we're already at what? Number 7. Uh-oh. Had the kid with the learning disability read out, me so fucking we taught it. Get it? The substitute teacher was in the room and did nothing, so I stood up to erase it off of the board and got in trouble for being out of my seat. Well, ain't that just how it goes?
Always working during your stream, but not today. Good afternoon.
Well, thank you, my man Young. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry that you're usually always working during the stream. Some people got it so lucky they could work and be in the stream. But, you know, not everybody has it so luxurious. So again, Young Doobie, I appreciate this hardcore $10 donation, my man. And I appreciate you. Watch me fly stealthily into my my donation alerts and try to make that text bigger once again. Because the font is like a joke, you know? I think I'm gonna make the text color like a weird red. Or how about like a blue? Should Amanda pick the color? Somebody pick a color. First person pick a color is gonna get that color for the words. You know?
Don't know.
Oh no. Well, first person to type something, it'll be a little interactive thing. Green. Of course. Oh no.
See?
You know?
Why did you leave it to
Linda, why? No, I'm picking like a weird. I'm picking like a milkier. Huh?
Dave said magenta.
Nah, but he didn't answer first, so I'm picking like a strange green that'll be a little softer. Okay, it's still technically green, boy. Ugh, I don't even know about that one. Whatever. And again, we won't know it's pain until someone donates again. So here we go. Up to number. Oh my God, that fly! If I could just get it. Come on, land on that wall again, you bitch. Ah! Do you think I got it? As we continue the saga of whether or not Cyael got that fly that he just whipped a towel at, we continue up this list to the short number 6. Threw exploding firecrackers into some random lady's baby carriage and severely injured the baby. Whoa! Now listen, YouTube. I am upvoting this because it is a good contribution to this list or thread of bullies who went too far. I don't think it's going to get crazier than throwing a firecracker into a baby carriage with a live baby in it. A full baby carriage. Okay? So, in that regard, this person, who is not the person who did it, is sharing an anecdote about this motherfucker doing it. Holy hell. Okay. Oksana says, I laughed so hard when Cyael sang in a metal voice, your professor just died and you wasted half your life. I'd listen to his metal band. What the bing bong if it isn't young Doobie. She's all like, hey there. That's an interesting emoji. Can we even make emojis like that? I guess the only emojis that have my attention are the sexy emojis. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. TH88 says green ain't bad when it's in the wallet. Oh, you know, that's true.
Indeed.
That's true.
Green ain't bad when it's in the wallet.
You know, she did it via super chat, so it was okay. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I am in the super chats now. Jesus. Oh my God, you guys are kidding me.
Oh, no, Jesus.
Open super chat message. What? Huh?
What?
What did you just say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I can do this. It's gonna be like a milky green. I know that sounds really weird to say, but that's what's good. It's gonna be what it is. And I maxed out something called message weight. I have no idea what it means, so we'll find out together as a family. Again, this is flabbergasting. This entry. Someone says that's not bullying, that's assault. I would go further than that. Maybe that's like diabolically insane. Attempted murder. Yeah, let's go there. It's a baby and you're throwing a firework at it? Think about the people who have had fireworks like destroy their hands, you know? It doesn't need to be a big firework. It just needs to destroy like nerves or, you know, burn something in a way where you're fucked. And that's a child, dude. That kid could really, you know, a baby carriage, not like a little toddler, you know, who probably stands a better chance at healing than a lot of us adults do. But when it's a baby, man, baby coughed the wrong way, he dies. Baby wind blow the wrong way, he dies. Babies. If baby's a baby, dies. You know what I mean? I've seen it. I watched it happen. One time, baby looked me right in the eyes and was like, I'm dead. They're gonna blame you. I was like, well, I gotta get out of here. He's like, it's too late. It's too late. They're gonna know when they do the autopsy. He looked at a black guy, and that was it. And he got so scared. I was so scared when I saw you.
This is what we can never have next day.
They can't know I can read your mind, baby. They don't know. I'll haunt them. I'll haunt them telepathically, just like you hear me in your mind. Baby talker. Sorry. Numbered. Well, no. TH88 says I got a new phone, so I don't have my apps. My apps. Oh man, I get a new phone. Only app I'm worried about is Pokemon Go. You know.
That it functions?
Am I a child? I guess I'm a man. I'm a little baby man. Danica says I didn't get a notification. I'm so sick of YouTube. I already told your asses, like, if I say every night join the Discord and you'll get notifications about the stream, get into the Discord, mute the Discord if it gets on your nerves, you know, or leave it unmuted if you like to be entertained by whoever's making an ass of themselves that day, that particular day. And then when I say everybody, I'll tag everyone, and it'll send the notification out to you. Go ahead and like the video while you're at it. Yeah. So here we are, the final 5, guys. Stole the wheelchair of a disabled girl. My God, what is happening on this list? Now, thing was, everyone liked this girl, so there was a cry for blood. They expelled him after threats were made against the administrators. Huh. Amanda says, my GIF is submitted. Did you put it into the Discord,
Yes.
Amanda?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Do. It's a little kitty cat, but in what looks like an ice cream sandwich. There it is, boys. There it is. There's Amanda's gif right there. She's got it. She's got it. Number 4 on this list. I went to a boarding school. Can you believe that? Some kid got pinned down by 2 guys while another bounced his balls on his face. What do you mean bounced his balls? Gave him legit teabag. Don't say bounce balls. That's weird. That would make it seem as if a man's balls were bouncy enough to legitimately bounce. You know what I mean? Like he was just throwing them down and the balls were like, bow, 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 bow. I don't want to see what surgery he had, you know? Say that he was raising and lowering himself so that his balls would go up and down or make contact and then disengage, engage, disengage, ball sack, disengage. Space, the final frontier. These are the stories of the Starship Ballsack. Its continuing mission: to pin down kids in boarding schools and to make contact before disengaging to make contact again. Brr, 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 brr. Who is this for? Who is that for? This kid got Mr. Ball Bouncy by pissing into a water bottle. Or this kid got back at Mr. Ball Bouncy by pissing into a water bottle and pouring it all over his room. Both were expelled. Well. You know the phrase an eye for an eye and the whole world goes blind? How about a one-eyed monster for a one-eyed monster? Amanda says I clapped, even though it was stripes.
What the fuck?
Okay, number 3.
Do you want a cookie for that?
A group of kids like to piss. The end. She liked that one. See? See? That's the okay, good.
No.
See, I'm so good.
Someone say clip. Please.
Clip what? The wheeze? That's dumb. Yeah, okay. Y'all want memes. That's what you want. Number 3. A group of kids like to piss. Piss of? Oh, it's naturally funny, dude. It's naturally funny. A group of kids like to piss off this really nice teacher because they said he was creepy. So one day they played a prank where one of them pretended to hang themselves and he had a stroke because of it. He had a stroke because of it. I like annoying teachers and all, but even I was like, holy shit. This nigga trying to give our brains a stroke with this entry. Okay. I like annoying teachers and all, but this is... So who had a stroke? The teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Number 2. Okay. Scenic View said stroked his wang in it. It's funny because of that stupid, the way they talk over there.
Talk over where?
In the UK, right? You remember when Moss was walking down the street and they was like, dumb glasses, isn't it? Fucking crazy. All right. Who's fucking leaving messages in the Discord? Who do you think you are? Hey, shut up. Who the hell? Fucking Hufflepuff over there putting tea kettle fucking pictures. That's not funny. That's not funny. Okay? All right. As we continue this list, horse balls, we arrive. At number 5? Is this where we are? Yeah. 5th grade, she mercilessly bullied the shortest, smallest kid in every class. She called him midget and other things like that. Wow. I distinctly remember the day she shoved him to the ground outside of school. That was when I knew I had to stay away from her no matter what. About 5-ish years later, Her and her boyfriend were involved in the moida of a mother and sister matricide, and you're killing your family. They found her trying to run away to Mexico. Completely and horrifying and heartbreaking situation. Some people are a lost cause, dude. You know? Some people are a lost cause. Okay? It's just sad. It's sad to think about it. Your parents give you shit because you guys probably want little to nothing to do with them occasionally. But then you have kids like this that are just like, okay, mother, I'll be right over. I have my hand up like I have a knife in it. You know what I'm talking about? That's the noise that goes with knife stabby time. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. How are you guys doing this day? You guys feeling all right? I love you. I want you to feel happy. I want you to do what you do. A lot of you guys probably aren't getting the notification, and I'm not going to be a broken record and tell you to go over into the Discord so that I can send you notifications every day. But I do want you to know that these are here whenever you want, whenever you need them, when you eventually roll around and decide you're going to check it out. If you haven't already checked it out, you know, like the video. If you're for some reason here and you haven't subscribed, there's no way. If you came here and you're not subscribed, subscribe specifically because I need to know how you got here. A lot of people are going to say, oh, I fell asleep and I woke up on this video. That's too easy, dude. The government's wanting things for you. And if they've linked you here, when YouTube tries so desperately to keep people away from here, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Now somebody says, hi Dia, sorry that my name is so long. It's an inside joke about how I wanted to be emo in high school, but my mom didn't let me. Huh. You girls must have all the big titty stories in the world from when you were in school. And some of you are still in school, but not like the real school. College is kind of lame, and everybody's just like competing to make an ass of himself. But in high school, you guys had like nothing going on enough to basically like have interesting stories manifest, because there are those of you that were legitimately interesting. And you guys stuck out like a sore thumb amongst everybody else who was pretty much just like a blank canvas, looking at everybody else and deciding what they wanted to be like. Like a lot of kids would watch a Disney Channel or Nickelodeon show or fucking, you know, I don't know, like a High School Musical or some shit, and then just be like, I'm gonna be like that. You know what I mean? A lot of kids would jump into, maybe they got like a dance, you know, club or group or academy. Maybe you got like a music academy. Maybe you got like, you know, what do they call it? Drama club, shit like that. And then you just act like all the other weirdos that are a part of that group. But the people who were their own people, they were particularly interesting and freakish and standouty in high school. So the people that you attracted probably made your lives a living hell. And that's what's going to make your stories interesting. You should all write them down before you forget them. TH88 says, gotta go spend the day with my niece and nephew having a water fight. Oh no, she got to. I finally get 2 days a week to myself to actually see my family. That's heartwarming. And I hope that you can extract the maximum amount of joy from these endeavors, from these scenarios that play out with your kin in your family. Dave says, Cyael, what's your take on confessions made by drunk or high people? They're not themselves, but they are themselves. So I don't know what more I can say with that. You know? They're not themselves, but they are themselves. It's like if a person gets mad and they say some shit and they're sober, that's, you know, them actually coming out. So they should be held accountable for that, you know? You know, in a serious capacity. Some people are drunk and their inhibitions are removed, and, you know, just like we are human and we have idle thoughts that aren't real or smart or anything that we would act upon. Like, think about half the men that have thought about, you know, being with somebody too young, or, you know, I don't know, man. Okay, I like to think of it like this. At some point in some dude's life, they've looked up like a mom and their son, or like a dad and their daughter, pornographic video, and that's like typical or whatever, but doesn't mean that they were legitimately looking for like real iterations of that. Probably not. And the answer to them being into that is definitely no, you know? So I think it's like the same where when you're super drunk, just because these like random thoughts are coming in and out of your head, and we always like to use that one where like you're in a car and you're thinking, man, open that fucking door and just roll out right now. Doesn't mean you do it, you know what I mean? But when you're drunk or definitely high enough, there's nothing between you. There's nothing between that being a thought and it being an actual action. So it doesn't make you a different person. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think when people get drunk and get high, they need to do it in the company of somebody that they love or trust, you know? So I think that's the end all. That's my final answer to this. Forgive me, it went like a little too deep. But my final answer to that is like, what's your take on confessions? That was the question. Ooh, I don't know, man. That's a loaded question. Good job, bruh. Good job. Who said something about TIFUs? Man, that thing's gone forever. I took too long to answer that. Jeez. Doobie says, speaking of rumors, I wonder if kids in school still spread Marilyn Manson rumor, the one where he took out the rib so he could suck his own dick. Probably. Who knows? McDia says, girls ask me the dame thing, Amanda. Oh. Does it look like I come from or have that kind of money? Look at how I dress. Wait, what did they ask you?
If my boobs were real, even in middle school, girls would come up to me asking, hey, are they real?
They were gonna spread rumors about them being fake anyway because they salty. Or they'd say that you were pregnant. Both. Why not? Both.
Like.
Well, I heard that she just fucks a lot and only sluts that have a lot of sex get big boobs.
That's how mean girls act.
Yeah. I know I got a bit of everything.
Yeah, you're gonna get it all.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The guy, yes. The girl that knows.
Well, I heard she kicks dogs and steps on cats, and that's how you get big boobs, and she does it, so boom. You know?
No, if anything, their like biggest insult was me being like a weeb or into anime. That was their thing. Like,
I heard she has diseases, and that's what makes boobs big. So if you want diseases, boys, go ahead. Ugh.
and they'd be like, hell yeah.
Flat-chested girls are just a Flat-chested girls coalition, you know? They got ops going on to make sure that they stay afloat, because they sure as hell don't have those buoyant flotation devices attached to their chest. Pot says, maybe we all found Cyael because we needed answers. Answers to life. I can't say too much, man. I shouldn't even be broadcasting in this way, you know? But, you know, we keep it nice and tethered to things like this. Number 1 on the list of bullies who went too far. Some dude belted some kid with a chunk of wood for talking to his girl. It was a 2x4, my God. Kid got a depressed skull fracture. And the bully went to jail, probably not even for a long time. That hurts. That hurts. That super duper hurts. Jade says, Dia's boobs are clearly real. Fake ones are obvious. Not always, girl. Not always. I've seen some fake titties with just like the perfect amount of sag, and they're beautiful. You know, it really depends on who you're going to and the eye. Because the bottom line is, I like to think of it like this, okay? Different people like different titties. And if a girl goes into a really good surgeon who knows how to make a titty look not fake, but she has a vision for titties that in her eyes look great, but in reality look super fake, if she wants them to look the way that she has in her head, the surgeon's probably gonna give her fake titties, fake looking titties. But it's possible for celebrity pro am, but it's awkward. I don't want to click that. Kill Prep says, I want to get a boob jog. Mine are getting smaller from losing weight. Oh geez, but at least you're losing weight, you know, and that's good. And you can be fit. You can show everybody you're tough. And you can wear anything. Remember that over the girls that have big breasts. That they have back problems and they cannot just wear anything they want because odds are they need to be either tailored to their size or just won't fit them. So there's that. Amanda says fake ones look like hard-boiled eggs. Not all fake titties, girls. Rhea says fake boobs have gotten really great, actually. My sister-in-law is dope, and they're very real looking. The thing about it is, like, I feel like you guys haven't really seen some good... I can't believe y'all got me talking about this. It's not gonna happen. Stop. All right? Y'all talk about this amongst yourselves. You're gonna make me cut these sound bites and make me seem obsessed as usual. I have compiled a video that is 17 hours in length of Cyael just talking about breasts to show you that he is the biggest asshole on YouTube and I want him to die. It's like, wait. Wait, what was that last part? And then the video begins. Kill Prep says, I'm used to having double D's. Oh god, and they're getting smaller. No. TH88 says, just got my Discord back. I forgot my password, so I had to reset it. Hashtag all boobs. Rhea says, hi Cyael, it seems you've made it at the very end of the stream. Well done. Everybody like the video. Join the Discord if you want to be notified when the stream is actually going off. I don't know why I expected Quicksilver to maybe make a comeback in Endgame. You know, it'd be really cool is if for some reason when they went back in time, Quicksilver got he caught one of them. Was like, where are you guys going? And he was like running so fast he could run through the portal with him. Some bullshit. What's going on here? I'm just gonna stay here now. Oh boy. That being said, hope that you all enjoyed this list. I want to thank you all for being so incredible, so on top of things. Snapchat me something, awkward, in the way of like a bad meme or like an unfunny joke that you can then, lay awake at night wondering why you chose that as a first impression. A lot of guys are really good at that. A lot of you guys are super good at that. I posted a Snapchat story of a weird bird that we saw at the lake when we were walking today, and I was informed that it is a water chicken that exists. A water hen or a swamp chicken. It does exist. Wow. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll end up playing something later. Maybe. And I love you and I want you to do what you do. Special thanks to my incredible patrons. You guys are unbelievable. I'm updating this tomorrow, so whoever's my patron, you'll see that. Sponsors, thank you for doing what you do. Ooh yeah, that's a thick number. I think we're only 2 sponsors away from a new emoji, so you guys should be all over the Discord trying to fight about what that new one's gonna be. Water chicken. Ooh. Oh boy. And I don't know who it was. I think it was Torture Your Soul, but then all of the messages got deleted in the Discord, and they were saying something about trying to donate, but it wasn't working out. Man, go swing by that wish list, and if there's something low enough to where you're interested in just throwing that in my direction, it helps me more than you knew. We'll go from there. Love you to death. Stay sexy. And stay out of trouble. Bye. Maybe one public freakout. Meh. Oh god. What is all of this crap? Ugh. Not that there shouldn't be heartwarming things here, I guess. Hardworking son buys his dad a new car. His reaction is priceless. Judge dismisses tearful, grieving mother's parking fines. Damn, what an ending. This better.
Well, Peter, this is an interesting street fight here. One kid with legs, the other one no fucking legs. Let's go. What is happening here? Oh my goodness! He is ripping off his fucking legs, and he's gonna try and fuck him up, Peter, with no legs. Let's see how the fight...
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Man takes on a lot of cops? Why are you doing this to me? Wait. What is this? What is it?
I like how they're all actually scared of him.
Aw.
I like how there's actual dust following him too.
Because they're probably shooting at him with like you know, man, that was a real life anime fight right there. Man has a ray from his bedroom window? What you mean? How? Where are the speakers coming from, mate? Yo, where in God's name did they get the speakers for it? You know, because there must be some mounted outside of the window. Maybe I shouldn't laugh, but this is too funny. But that's a baby carriage. What are you doing? Is that a fire extinguisher? Why are you throwing oh? Man, that fire extinguisher got a lot in it. What's funny about this? Huh. It's not like the baby was in the carriage. Okay. And at least nobody threw a firecracker in there. So guys, have a great night. See you later. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. Bing bong. Make it happen. You know.